In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you details of a billionaire who's just invested in a potential millionaire making stock, and for MMTLP we're going to be looking at the next step to $500 per share, as well as some important FOIA updates. So before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So from Yahoo Finance, we can see in terms of the stock market today, the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 are down amid a wave of earnings as the tariffs are biting into profits, especially GM. From Yahoo Finance, we can see one stock that is going up is Coles, and this is a stock that we have been watching in the Discord, and this has triggered an early trading halt. And also Open Door, ticker symbol OPEN, another stock that we have been watching that is doing exceptionally well, and also trading was halted for that as well. So in other news, in terms of the markets, President Trump has stated he is considering eliminating capital gains tax on home sales, so that should be a significant boost. And moving on to stock news, we can see this week is a huge week for earnings. Today we're going to be having earnings for SAP and Enphase after the market. The big ones tomorrow include Alphabet and Tesla, and then we will also be keeping an eye on Intel and American Airlines. And finally, news that we shared in the Discord for some of the important stocks today included Oscar Health, OSCR, and they did report have a pre-release of the earnings, and the stock was quite volatile, and at one point it was up over 7%. We also shared news with regard to CLF, Cleveland Cliffs, that was doing well and that was upgraded. And one of the potential squeeze stocks that we shared in the Discord was PLRZ, Polyrizon. Positive FDA news shared live in the Discord, that was up at that time over 68%. And finally, quick review of the previous week's weekly watch list. We had some great calls including BBAI up over 27%, METC up over 24%, UMAC up over 9.6%, and Plug, amongst many others, up over 8.5%. And you can get a copy of the current weekly watch list, and details are in the description below. Before we get started, I'd like to take 1 minute of your time to share details of the Trading Secrets Discord. This includes daily stock alerts shared in the pre-market, the weekly watches shared prior to trading on the Monday, the $1 Million Challenge, and much more. So we also have had some tremendous calls in the weekly watch list, as well as the daily stock alerts, and these include LEAES up over 152% on the week, DOMH up over 210% on the week, IRGTI up over 77% on the week, and many more. We have a new channel called Top Ranked Stocks DD, and this includes PDF reports which you can download and use for research and due diligence. Obviously you can join us in live trading chat as well. We've just had a $2,000 Discord update which includes breaking news for stocks, including bio stocks, earnings, analyst ratings, Reddit news, why the stock is moving, and much more. And as well as that, you can join us in the famous $1 Million Challenge, where we look at compound return investing and 201 trades. And just a reminder of the power of compounding: if you have 1 cent, you double that for 30 days, you would have over $5 million, but we are using a strategy of just a 3.5% return. I'd like to now share details of a stock that I first called out as a potential stock for a breakout in May 2025, and also featured again on the channel in June 2025, and this was trading at that time close to the $6 mark, ticker symbol JOBY. And we're also looking at this stock because this is a stock that's just had an investment from a billionaire, and we're looking at this stock as a potential millionaire making stock. So this is ticker symbol JOBY, also known as Joby Aviation. So let's have a quick reminder in terms of company profile. So this is a company that is a vertically integrated air mobility company engaging in the building and electrical vertical takeoff and landing of aircraft, and it's optimized to deliver air transportation as a service in the USA and also the UAE, in particular Dubai. So go ahead and check out some of the previous videos on JOBY, and we can also see their recent news. Joby's takeoff has just started and the stock has also started soaring. So in the Discord we shared the live information from Quant Data with regard to Joby, and the news breaking was the flying taxi nears takeoff with an unlikely boost from Toyota. So significant investment there also from Toyota, but let's now have a look at the chart. So right now at time of editing it is down over 3.3% at $16.27, and remember we called this out when it was trading just over the $6 mark, but what we can see over the previous 5 days, Joby is up up over 28%, so in very good momentum right now. And over the previous month, it's up over 90%. So again, in excellent momentum, and we can also see an important date for your diary in terms of earnings due on August the 6th, 2025, with a market cap of 13.66 billion. So let's have a look at details of the stock, and obviously it's jumped from $12 to $17.50, and if you did catch it at $12, you're looking at a 45% gain. And if you caught it when we first called it out around about the $6-7 mark, you would have had obviously more than 100% return. So what we can also see in terms of Joby, this is a company that is now potentially ready for takeoff. It went public by merging with a SPAC approximately 4 years ago, and obviously it has been quite volatile, and we're looking at this as a potential millionaire making stock. So what does the company do? Obviously they look at eVTOL aircraft. The S4 can carry a pilot and 4 passengers and travel 100 miles on a single charge, reaching a maximum speed of 200 miles per hour. So they're also working with Uber to launch air taxis, and that will be in New York and LA, and also with plans in Dubai. And I think if we have a look at information with regard to a significant investment from Motley Fool, we can see here billionaires are buying 3 billion stocks, shaping the future of technology. And the third bullet point down is what we're interested in. Joby Aviation and Archer Aviation are developing electrical vertical takeoff and landing aircraft to revolutionize urban mobility. So who is this billionaire? So if we look into the article, we see this is Ken Griffin of Citadel Advisors added to his stake in Joby Aviation, but it remains a small position. So it is a speculative play. But if we have a look at why could this stock make you a potential millionaire? So we can see in the article, it could grow a lot bigger if it maintains its early movers advantage. So that's basically being one of the companies first in the market in terms of what they do from an electric point of view and the vertical takeoff point of view. Right now, market cap just in excess of $9 billion, trading 45 times its projected revenue. It looks a little bit pricey, but obviously it's in good momentum. It's one of those speculative stocks that you could be worth taking risks, so keep an eye out on ticker symbol JOBY. Finally, let's have a look at some important updates for MMTLP. And first shout out is to Nicholas, who's posted with regard to a fire, and he stated here, pointing out that the highlighted portion of the email titled FINRA Rule 6440 sent by the SEC Legal Counsel is proof that the halt was a result of massive amounts of counterfeit shares. So let's have a look at the highlighted areas that he's looked at in terms of one of the FOIA requests. Remember, many of this has been blacked out, but it does state here an extraordinary event has occurred or is ongoing that has caused or has the potential to cause significant uncertainty in settlement and clearance process for shares of MMTLP. So remember, this is from the point of view of FINRA, but what they never did is fail to explain what the uncertain event was and what potential impact in the market was and why. What Rob Carter has stated is it appears that the SEC legal team confirmed the MMTLP halt was due to an extraordinary settlement and clearance issue. So it shouldn't have been, because obviously we had the S1 at that time and we had the corporate action. So I'm not sure why that all happened. So let's have some additional reactions. So one of the good guys has stated one of their FINRA own creating. We all know FINRA created the settlement issues. Well, that's big. Exactly what we have right now is lots of uncertainty. So ironically, the thing they were looking to prevent is actually what happened. John has stated, in his opinion, the federal government, SEC, colluded with an SRO, i.e. FINRA, to defraud the investors. And one of the good guys also agrees and stated 100% pointed out that SEC says the halt is for settlement and clearance, and FINRA stated the halt was to protect investors. So if there are any investors out there who feel protected, please let us know. And what Steph has stated in another update from the fire with regard to Mr. Colby, I hope to God MMTLP is what you were referring to in this email, and I hope that we are the unending pleasant topic. So I think that is highly likely, and we can see here in the fire it does state there on an unending pleasant topic. So MMTLP is certainly unending, so that could certainly fit the bill, and they have hidden some of those text. And finally, what James has stated in terms of some of the steps that we can take in terms of MMTLP for resolution is the blue sheets or a share count, and that will take a court or a congressional or an executive order. And Grok says the SEC's refusal to do this suggests either bureaucratic avoidance or a deliberate attempt to obscure potentially regulatory failures, which could be likely. And finally, in terms of the next steps for shareholders, on the left-hand side in the image, we can see it's a case of getting the blue sheets, continuing advocating for the blue sheets, including petitions, campaigns, and this will confirm synthetic shares, and that will also validate any high-value orders. And basically, from his research in AI, it states here, if the blue sheets reveal massive imbalances, speculative value could reach $500 a share and maybe up to $5,000 per share. So that's the key. The key are the blue sheets. So that is where they have not provided. Looks like Congress are not yet obviously providing them yet, but the fight is continuing. We're not going away on that. So let's see how this progresses. And finally, thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.